Yo, what's good everybody? It's Pablo and welcome back to the channel. I'm bringing you guys the first episode of a brand new series on my channel. This is going to be a Collin Sexton My Career here in NBA 2K18, and as you guys can see from the footage on the screen, we are going to be using a cyber face for the rookie, and this was made by Blue Jay Brandon. I'll go ahead and leave a link down in the description. Of course, these are available if you have PC, but while we're taking a look at the cyber face, we're also going to take a look at the attributes to see where his strengths are as far as 2K goes. But in real life, we know he's a slasher. He has a quick crossover, quick first step, great getting to the basket and finishing, drawing contact. He's a pretty serviceable shooter. He's not that great of a shooter, but we'll be looking to improve that in this My Career. But I do want to go ahead and say that this will be a short series because I did not realize, honestly, that NBA 2K19 came out in about a month. I thought it came out in October for some reason. I'm like so late when it comes to that. So I just figured that out. So this will probably be about 5 episodes. You'll see some of the big games versus some of the big names, and then we'll see if we can get to the playoffs, even though I doubt we will with this Cleveland Cavaliers squad. But we'll be looking at just some gameplay. The point of this series will just see how his rookie year may play out. We're going to be going for rookie of the year, of course, and then like I said, I'm going to be showing you guys some of the matchups versus some of the best players at the point guard position. So you're going to be seeing matchups versus players like Steph Curry, Dame Lillard, Russ Westbrook. So hopefully we can earn our way into the starting lineup, because right now, and I think in real life, Collin Sexton, depending on how Ty Lue wants to do it, probably will be coming off the bench if he wants to go with the win now mentality. If they go into tank mode, you'll probably see a lot more of Collin Sexton. But I think by the end of the season, he'll be starting. But to start off the season, I definitely see him starting George Hill, J.R. Smith, Cedi Osman at the 3, Kevin Love and Tristan Thompson, if they want to try to compete, which I think this team can, especially if Collin Sexton is a presence off of the bench. So you guys see, with about 8 minutes to go in the first quarter, he comes in for his first action versus Kyrie Irving. And there's a lot of reasons why this is an interesting matchup. Of course, the obvious, Kyrie used to be here. Collin Sexton is kind of taking on that role of being the point guard after LeBron leaves. But there he plays some defense on Kyrie, gets the board himself, and takes it coast to coast for the and one lay-in. And that is the best way you can come on to the NBA floor for the first time. And he converts the and one, and he's still in the game trying his best to defend Kyrie Irving. But there he gets a fadeaway 3-point shot right there. So we're tied at 16. I'm trying my best to play defense. That's actually decent defense, but what can you do as Kyrie Irving? So right now, we're just trying to weather the storm. We haven't been doing too much on offense outside of that one basket we got so far in our time in the game. But with about 3 minutes left, Kyrie at this point is on fire. We're able to get him to miss a layup right there. J.R. Smith is running the floor in transition. He dishes to Collin Sexton, cutting to the basket, and there is a pretty hard foul on Collin Sexton by Kyrie Irving. And these two are going pretty much back and forth. Collin Sexton has been able to get to the line, and Kyrie Irving has just been doing Kyrie things. He's been getting to the basket, tough lay-ins, a lot of crossovers. Like I said earlier, he's one of the toughest players to defend, especially in 2K. But there, Collin Sexton gets to the line and draws the contact. It's going to go to the line, and if you look in the bottom left, it looks like he's going to convert both of the shots. So this is a game that the Cavaliers really would not be expected to win at all, but a nice crossover into the lane and nearly an and one for Collin Sexton. So his quickness is definitely allowing him to get to the line. He's going to need to expand his range a little bit more. I haven't been able to get too many shots, but look at the crossover again right there. Behind the back move on Jaylen Brown, able to get into the paint and draw the contact right there. But we're down by 10 right now, but we have been competing. Like I was saying, this isn't a game that the Cavs will be expected to win, but we have been pretty much keeping it competitive. But right now we're down by 14. But earlier in the game they had it down pretty low, but Collin Sexton in transition gets a nice lay-in right there. We're down by 12 at this point as Collin Sexton gets a board, and he's running in transition, and oh my god, he takes the ankles of Terry Rozier with the the filthy crossover in transition. Take another look at this one. He's running in transition, nasty crossover. I don't know why Terry Rozier stepped up on that one. He never stood a chance, but you definitely have to give it to the young bull. That was a nice crossover and a nice finish in transition. He's having a great game so far, although his team is definitely losing. He's getting some extra minutes because this game was out of reach. But look at this poster by Larry Nance. Oh my gosh, that's going to get the crowd to their feet, although this game, like I said, is out of reach right now. And we're going to get some garbage points padding the stats, but that will bring us to the end of this game. It was a solid battle for a second before we got to halftime between Kyrie Irving and Collin Sexton. Although, like I said, Collin Sexton is playing that 6-man role. He was able to get some time and run in there with these starters, and I think he had a positive impact. So on the night, he finished with 22, 2, and 2 on 6 of 13 shooting. Definitely want to be a little bit more efficient. 0 for 2 from 3, but he got 10 free throws. That might be the highlight of his stat line right there. And in Summer League, he averaged about 19 and 3, so we got near that, but we do want to get a few more assists and be more of a true facilitator. But I do think this performance is enough to give us more minutes, so look out in the next episode. We may even be the starter. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Later.